Alright, this is Apip. Today I'm going to talk about the Nexus. Last time someone fucked up my video, so I have to do this all over again. You know what I'm saying? So, this is the name of the daemon. Nikalar, also Nyx, are spirits of rivers, lakes, and oceans of Europe. All thought they may sometimes be mischievous or cruel. They have also been known to save drowning men. Now, I've been water gazing, I would say at least ever since early May, probably longer than that, probably late April, to be honest. But water gives you warnings and it gives you signs. You can tell when ships are about to come. You can tell when things are under the water and it's trying to attack you. Water gives out warnings, you know. And the more skillful you at it, the better you'll get at it. So far so good. I have worked with different water energies. Like you got the Ciguapa. I think it's spelled C-U-P-U-P-A. It's basically a blue woman with her feet backwards. You got the Rasilka, you know what I'm saying? Which is another form of the Ciguapa. They connect it to the moon, and the moon is dealing with the subconscious and the emotions. And that's what water is dealing with. Water represents the emotions, the body fluids, and it also deals with the subconscious mind, because what's under represents the subconscious world, the subconscious mind. Just like when you dream at night, that's the underworld. When you drink a lot of water, you're able to dream more. You know, another thing about water or the underworld or the subconscious, you know, when we say underworld, we're talking about the dream state, the subconscious mind. We're not talking about a place that's underneath the earth. You know what I'm saying? If the earth's hollow, that's possible. You know what I'm saying? But I sure think it is, but I don't know. That's the difference. I could put a difference between, that's not even speaking on myself. So when you deal with the subconscious, things get darker and darker. You know what I'm saying? The lighter, the more your conscious mind, the more is affecting your conscious mind. The subconscious reacts to darker images. Just like, and the darker it is, the deeper it is. The deeper you get into the ocean, the darker it becomes, you know? The deeper you go into the earth, the darker it becomes. So, dark knowledge is actually deeper knowledge. You know, but so far so good. Now look at these water. You can see formations, you can scrying, you could do tarot and divination. Water is kind of, for me, water is kind of one of the hardest things to scrying into. After smoke. Smoke is the hardest for me. You know, some people might think it's easy. Maybe it is, but for me, smoke is fucking difficult as shit to scrying into. So if someone could give me a hands up on that, I would really like that, you know. Well, I'll just have to look it up. I can look it up. You know what I'm saying? But so you can look into the water and you scrying into it, and the water will speak to you. For instance, you can meditate through these sounds, which is, I already posted it up, you know. So you can meditate to this maybe about 8 minutes. You know, by the time you hear my voice, it'll be time to stop. You might hear my feet walking because I was walking on rocks, but try your best to ignore that. But if you're a beginner and you think you have what it has to do with sorcery, if you want to test it out, I'll say start off with just meditating with 8 minutes. You know, if you can't do it, then I don't want to beat you up or anything like that. You probably don't have what it takes. You know, there might be a different method. You probably could just do it in silence, but that's just my personal opinion. So you got the water right there. You're able to scrying and you're able to see the faces into the water. Okay, so if you want to work with water energies, I'm going to give you some basic ones. So you got the Ciguapa, which is one. Another one is the Malazines. Another one is Mami Wata, the Mami Wata spirits. I don't know. I'm not. Spelling's my worst subject, so I'm gonna spell the ones I can spell. MamaWata. Mami Wata. It's spelled like that. Mami Wata. Just like when you go to Jamaica, you see Wata. Wata. You know what I'm saying? Another one is the sirens. Siren. The sirens are also connected to the Alu spirits. And you find out that water and air are actually one and the same because, damn, I'm sitting there about to fall like I'm drunk or some shit. But if you look at the way water moves, it moves similar to air. Water can get aggressive and knock shit over, tear shit up, and fuck shit up, like your boat could flip over, tsunami or whatever. The air can get fuck shit up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the air can flow, but the water can flow. You know what I'm saying? The air can be stagnant, the water can be stagnant. The air can be hot, the water can be hot. You know what I'm saying? So air and water is the same, is one and the same, it's just a different density. That's why I think that's what that's what I'm basically learning from the sirens, because the sirens are also birds, and those are the Alu, wind spirits, connected to the Lulitu in Babylonian mythology, and the sirens are from Greek mythology. But the sirens are also Malazines, and they deal with the water element. Another thing is, if you want to work with water, you could put water under your bed, get a frying pan, get a pot, or a black bowl, and just pour water into it. Or you can use a violet bowl too. You use whatever color. But pour water into it, put it under your bed, and you'll be able to remember your dreams better. And always remember to fill the water back up, because sometimes it'll evaporate. So make sure to do that. And if you want to remember your dreams, I'll recommend spring water. Spring water will help you remember your dreams. If you want to cleanse your body, I'll recommend distilled water. And, well, they do have purified water, but you can use all three. I use all three of them so my body can adjust to either one. You know what I'm saying? Just using one particular thing probably could fuck you up. It depends on the person, I guess. I can't really speak for everybody. But so far as working with water, if you want to work with water energy such as Leviathan is great to work with in dream sorcery. I worked with Leviathan for a year when it was my second year in sorcery. Another one is Yamato no Orochi, Dweller of the Abyss, the Malazines, the Siguapa, the Kraken. So those are different water energies that you can work with. So when you do working with water energies, you're working with the dream state. You're working with the subconscious. And like I said, you can actually come out here or come to an area, if you're near a stream or a place with water, record the sound of it and meditate under it. Or you can do that before you go to sleep. Just meditate with those particular energies. And very interesting. Like I said, you can just, like I said, you can get, if you want to program your crystals, if you want to program your crystals, like I say, you can speak things into water, just like how they froze it and put it under the microscope in Russia and in Japan. You just get some water, put your crystal in it like this, you speak your words into it. Know thyself, 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 know thyself. You can even do things into the water, scrying into it. Use the rituals. Know thyself, know thyself. Know thyself, know thyself, know thyself, know thyself, know thyself. Go within, know thyself, go within, know thyself, go within. knowledge, wisdom, power, enlightenment, strength, and you speaking it into those particular things, and you're invoking the energy. You're manifesting the energy. Just like people pray over their food, to get rid of the toxins. You know what I'm saying? That's another way of cleansing the energy. So you have your own particular way. Me, I speak words of power into my food. You know what I'm saying? And that's just as well as doing that. So everybody has their own way of doing it. I don't pray to anything, but I just use my will and my intuition. So symbols for water. Let's get that started. Okay. Now if you get the symbol for water, is a downward triangle. You know what I'm saying? Because water flows down the hill. It don't flow up the hill. Another symbol of water is the hourglass. And when you turn that hourglass sideways, you got a bow tie. And what is that bow tie? That bow tie is a symbol of infinity. Now, that's why you go into Kemet or Egypt, infinite waters. Noon, the waters, the infinite waters. That's why it's called infinite or infinity. Infinite waters. And what does the downward triangle represent? The feminine. You know what I'm saying? Feminine.